have made it to the office, and as you guys saw, I went to get breakfast on a different floor. Actually, we do have cafes or cafeterias on each floor. We also had like a special event today, really just bagels for the company hackathon. I am not taking part in the hackathon because I have my own internship work to do, but that's why they had, you know, the extra food options today. For me personally, my internship looks like having one big project to finish over the course of a few months. So I'm gonna start off the day with just checking my Slack messages, my emails, and also looking over what I have to do today.
I am interning on the Workspaces team, which builds cloud-hosted dev environments with all the developers' tools and repos ready to go. Right now, Workspaces can only be launched from the user's own laptop because all the settings are stored locally. My project focused on removing that limitation by building a full-stack system that includes a backend service and database to store settings in the cloud and a mosaic front-end interface to let users view and manage their settings from anywhere.
Okay, so I just finished stand-up. Today's stand-up was really short. There was only 3 of us at stand-up. My manager is away, and then someone else on the team is doing onboarding, their new hire, and then a few others are like also off / working on other team projects right now. So literally 3 people, and then one of them is taking part in the hackathon. So literally actually just 2 people. So a little short and sweet stand up. Usually there's more people in person, just me today. The others were joining online, but overall it is relatively a smaller team, but there are perks to a smaller team. You know, you have a better idea of what everyone is working on, and obviously I get to work a lot closer with my manager. Right now I am going to go back to my desk and continue working.
Currently, I'm building core APIs for the service that let engineers save and update their workspace settings in the cloud. A big part of the stage in the project is also thinking through design trade-offs, like how to handle multiple tabs that may be open when editing a user's settings, or how to minimize what data we actually need to store in the user's records.
Lunch was great. I had lunch with my team. We usually have a weekly lunch on Wednesdays. It's just nice to have kind of a once a week touch point to see all the team in person, just because people come in different days of the week. For me personally, I like to come in every day if possible. I just feel like more productive. I like being in person, being around people who are also working. I like my coffee, all the amenities here.
A typical workday looks like for me in the morning, reviewing any PRs that I sent the previous days, addressing any feedback or comments, as well as attending stand-up, which I have 3 times a week. The other days are async, and in general making as much progress on my work before lunch. In the afternoon, I may have a few meetings, but overall not too many. The bulk of the time I can spend being focused on my project and working through any issues, and I typically end most days with a new or updated PR for review.
So it is now 5:10 p.m. I am so exhausted. My face is just like not capable of making facial expressions anymore. But I'm going to sign off for the day and just close my laptop. I'm still in the thick of a lot of work, and yeah, I mean, time is passing by fast. I'm a couple weeks into my internship now, and that means a couple weeks into my project. So, you know, the pressure is rising for sure. Things are progressing, maybe a little slower than I would like, but I'm learning and I'm working hard, so I guess that's what's important. But yeah, right now I'm going to head out. We actually have a company party event. It's called Party Pups. It's a once-in-a-month event. So I'm gonna go home first, you know, drop off some things and head over. Okay, so I got home, I changed my top, so it's a little bit more festive, and I also have my wristband to go into the event. I'm already feeling a lot more energized. I think like right after work when it hits 5 p.m. I'm just like so dead. I need a little bit of a break, whether even that's just a commute home or something to change up the pace, and then usually I'll have my energy back up. But yeah, let us head to the event. Honestly, I'm feeling a bit conflicted about going. I just said my energy is back to normal, but honestly I could chill. I could do something else. I heard it's gonna be really chaotic with like a ton of people, so I don't know if I'm about that, but yeah, let's have a good time and make the most of it.